Look at that glow. Is that pregnancy glow or something else? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am creating this ultra glowy makeup look using a bunch of new products and also things that I've been rediscovering in my stash and that I've been loving lately. So if you want to see how I created this look and hear my thoughts on those products, please keep on watching. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and also to follow me on Instagram. And if you do so, don't forget to click on the little bell right here so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Thank you for all the little questions asking how I'm doing. For those of you who don't know, I am 33, almost 34 weeks pregnant, and I'm expecting a little girl. She's supposed to come in August, and we're really excited. So I'm doing great, thank you so much. I'll talk a bit about it while I'm doing the makeup, but without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I just have my eyebrows on because I was wearing a tiny bit of makeup this morning and I'm just lazy. I don't want to do them again. I used the Roen Beauty Vow Brow in the shade medium. I really like this eyebrow pencil, and then I just used a little bit of Milk Makeup Couche Brow Gel, the clear one, and they're still there. And now for serum, I'm going to use the Good Molecules Daily Brightening Serum. So they sent me a PR package, so I'm really excited to try more of their products. And so far, I used this once and it felt really nice on the skin. So let's do this. And this one is formulated with beta-arbutin and hyaluronic acid to gently brighten the skin tone. And it has no scent. Or if there is, I can't smell it. So I'll get back to you with a video, or let me know if you want to see a dedicated review for the products I got. If you haven't checked what I got on my Insta story, I put a highlight in the skincare highlight and I show you what I got. And then I'm going to use their silicone-free priming moisturizer. So this I've been using before and I really like it, especially because I have dry skin. And my skin doesn't really like silicone. It tends to bow up on me, you know. This one is great, and it has shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and a plant-derived silicone. It leaves your skin really soft and velvety. For foundation, nothing new, but I have rediscovered the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation. And I love it so much that I actually just ordered a backup. I have the shade 42 and it has SPF in it, but we're in Canada, and in Canada the regulations are really strict. It comes with a pump, but you have to shake it a bit and it gives a beautiful hydrated look to your skin, which right now my skin, I'm pregnant and it feels really dry. And I'm going to use my Love is a Foundation brush. That's a collaboration between It Cosmetics and Ulta, and every year they come up with a different design, and I really like that brush. I like to press the tube and the pump at the same time. I really like the smell. But yeah, since I rediscovered that one, I've been using it non-stop. And it has a nice buildable coverage. Yeah, it looks so natural on the skin. Love it. And you know what? I'm not going to build it up too much. It's actually more realistic to what I would do on a day-to-day makeup routine. Show you how the skin looks like. So obviously you can see my freckles still. If you have dry skin, perfect. For concealer, I have been loving the Kosas concealer in the shade 03. This shade in particular is supposed to be for cooler skin tones, but it works perfectly for my skin tone, and I'm more golden neutral. But it's brightening. I'm gonna try to remember not to put it on my lids because we're gonna use a cream eyeshadow. A lot of you are asking how I'm doing. I'm doing great, thank you. I am almost 34 weeks pregnant now, and she's kicking lots. I still have issues with swollen legs and, well, mostly feet. I have a bit of sciatica now, so it's a bit annoying. It's really painful. Last night we actually went for dinner with some friends, and I was not looking very elegant walking down the stairs and the streets. It was really painful. So I've been stretching a bit more. Right, look at that, how brightened we look. Love that concealer. Love, love it. We need more shades once again. Kosas. For bronzer, I got two new ones. I got the Tower 28 Bronzino Illuminating Bronzer in the shade West Coast. Just received it. And I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the shade Tan. So I'm afraid this is going to look a tiny bit dark for me right now, because I'm not that tan, but I got it because it was I could have 15% off out of it on Sephora. I was like, you know what, if it's not working for me, I'm gonna keep it for my mom. Shh. She doesn't watch all my videos, so that's okay. She won't know. Because she has a darker skin tone than me. Hopefully, well, we booked our flights, so she should be able to fly in starting August 5th, and, well, we booked her flight for the 7th. So that would be a little gift for her, waiting for her. I ordered afterwards the medium, because of course the medium was gone, like when you could have 15% off on Sephora. It was immediately out of stock. So I got the tan anyway because I was like, well, maybe it will work, and it might work, but I'm waiting to receive the medium and try on the medium and see if it's like a tinge light. Well, I'll try that one on, or if it's perfect and buildable, I'll save that one for my mom. So today we're gonna use the Tower 28 Bronzino Illuminating Bronzer in the shade West Coast. They have two shades. That one is the lighter one. So this is how the packaging looks like. I think it looks really cool. I like that it's clear, that you can see the product. It might get messy, but like it looks almost like a solid version of the Bronzy from Drunk Elephant. I might be wrong. Maybe we should do a little comparison swatch just to give you an idea. It feels very creamy. Look at that. I barely touched it. Melted under my finger. Okay, so let's do a swatch here. Obviously it's not blended, but it's just to show you. Similar, I would say the Tower 28 has a bit more red and shimmers. That's the Drunk Elephant. It's a serum. It's not at all a bronzer, but that's the Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum, which sometimes I use as a liquid bronzer, to be honest, so... Let's try the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out in the shade Macchiato, number 03. This one will be a matte one, no shimmers. I'm gonna put it next to the Tower 28. Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Fair, which I love. So hopefully this helps you, gives you an idea. Alright, so I'm gonna use my Real Techniques sculpting brush. Just a little dab first. And slowly work it onto the cheeks. It's pretty, it doesn't look too red. If you're fair, it might be too red. But on my skin tone, it's okay. And I just did one dab in the pot. It's very pretty, very luminous. And it's not moving the foundation underneath. Let's see how it builds up. You can build up really easily. That's gorgeous. I love that for summer. Wow. Especially if you have you like a dewy skin and you have like a dewy foundation on. Beautiful. It's blending super easily. no problem at all. If you have like a dense brush like this, I'll try with a dual fiber brush another time, but this is great. I'm gonna put it here with whatever is left on the brush. If you like a glowy skin, this gives you a beautiful glow. Tower 28 do good stuff. Like that. For blush, something else that is new, I have the new Kaja blushes. I got the Juicy Watermelon duo and I got the Sweet Sangria one. Packaging super cute. Kaja is always doing a great job. This is great when you travel, you know. So I'm gonna show you Sweet Sangria. So you have that very pretty blush shade here. And then something a bit more deep. And then the Juicy Watermelon, a warmer blush. And a watermelon color. Almost a bit orangey. Should I do swatches? I'll do swatches for you. So let's swatch the Sweet Sangria first. Feels very, very creamy. Rose drops. Goutte de rose in French. And then we have ripe berry, which I think would be beautiful in the winter time. Or if you have darker skin tone. From the Juicy Watermelon, Pink Cloud. They're glossy. We had like a Pink Cloud cream blush. Pink Cloud. Tiny bit more like warmer than this one. If you know me, I love cream blushes, so I'm really excited. Vivid Papaya. Ooh, gorgeous. Very pretty. And because today I'm gonna use the new ROEN palette, the 1111. I have a feeling the first duo might look a bit better. Okay, so let's play with the lighter shade first, and then we can always build up. So they're a tiny bit tiny. I don't know if I can really put my brush in, so well, let's see. They recommend anyway to use your fingers. Well, since this is kind of meant to be like on the go makeup, right? There's a tiny mirror here. It's really tiny. That works though. Okay. That's pretty. Blends very easily. Very pretty color. And then you can always take your sponge to blend it. Okay. You know what? Let's try on the other side the other color so that way you can see it. The ripe berry, and then we'll mix both. Pigmented, which will be great for my friends who are darker skin tone. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to dab a bit here. It's very pretty too if you want like ultra like rosy slash sunburnt cheeks. Very pretty. I'm just gonna use my sponge here. Okay. So one layer, and you can build up obviously. So that's ripe berry, and that is rose drop from the Sweet Sangria duo. Super pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit of each on both sides just to balance it. And you can use it on the lips as well, so we might do that. Although I have other things I want to use, but okay. Very pretty shades, and I'm impressed with the pigmentation. Let's put a tiny bit on the nose, tiny bit. I like to do that. The wave technique I learned. And the sponge just to make sure there's nothing too harsh. And it's not moving the foundation. So I don't know if you wear something a bit more full coverage underneath, how it would perform, but with something like the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation, it is perfect. Wow, I love that. Fresh, glowy looking skin. It's looking a bit intense, but we'll see by the end of the video if it's still intense. Maybe I will fix it, but so far, glowy cheeks, rosy cheeks. Looks like I'm in love, right? Oh, that's that pregnant glow. Kaja, very nice. I'm looking forward to try the other one. I'll try it maybe in the next video. I don't really need to put on highlighter. It would be a bit redundant here. Oh yeah, I wanted to try it on the lips too. Well, let's try the lighter shade, just because I'm not sure what I'm gonna have on my eyes exactly at the end, so let's see. Very pretty. Nice. Man, they do some good cream blushes these days. Okay, so for highlighter, I honestly don't think I need to put anything on, so I'm not going to. Let's start with the eyes now. So I'm gonna use the Roen Beauty Eye Shadow Palette 1111. I put a little vote up on my Insta story, and I asked you guys either if you wanted to see that one or the new Kaja Cutie Bento in the shade Mocha Spritz. And the Roen Beauty won by 70%. So we're gonna play with the Roen, and we'll use the Kaja in another video. So this is how the palette looks like. It's beautiful, and I really like Roen's eyeshadow. The formula is quite unique. I have a few videos with the other palettes. These colors look beautiful, so we're gonna do quick swatches. I'm always confused with the names and where they're supposed to be, so I should look on the website and everything. But you have a shade Situation, Hashtag, Rosy, and Ciao. So I don't know if this is Situation, Hashtag, Rosy, Ciao. Look at that. Rosy feels, if it's rosy, this one feels more creamy. This one as well. The two on the top don't feel as creamy. Ooh. Okay, so these are the 4 shades from the 1111 eyeshadow palette. Super pretty. From my experience with those eyeshadows, sometimes one shade is enough. It speaks for itself. You don't need to pair them. Obviously, every time I try them for the first time, I'm like putting all the colors on because it's too pretty. So, and I'll probably do that today. These are really pretty shades. Oh my. So let's start with this shade here. And you could use an eye primer if you want. Don't use too much, otherwise it might crease. Oh. This color is lovely. Zoom in. Super easy to blend. And you can also take a dancer brush. Honestly, you don't need to use another shade. We're going to just for kicks, but you really don't need to. So let's use that one in the inner corner. I have a feeling it's almost like the formula of the individual ones, you know, the disco ones, I believe, or I have to look up for the name. Oh, look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Yeah, it totally feels like the other formula. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. The chunkier glitters, which is beautiful. Look at that. And the more you go over it, and the more it becomes like one shade. If you want to keep that kind of sparse glittery effect, just go lightly. Yeah, it makes me think of the Summer Disco formula, which is one that I use mostly for like as a topper. I have another shade somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Should we add more? I don't need to, I really don't need to, but I feel like I want to play more with it. I'm gonna use a brush for the lower lash line, and let's, well, I'm gonna first play with that one again. Okay, and then, well, let's go with that shade. Just dust my brush so there's no glitters. And this shade has kind of micro glitters, almost like, yeah, some blue ones, lilac, gold. It's an interesting shade on that taupey base. Let's insist in the outer corner here. And then I'm gonna go with a finger, tiny bit in the outer corner, just to bring a bit of dimension. Don't really need to, but I just want to play. Ooh, I want to be more intense here. And then, what the heck, let's play with the peachy one. In the center. You really don't need to do that, but we're playing. I want to bring back a bit more of that shade in the crease. Alright, well, Roen never disappoints. And I love the little pouches in which the palettes come. It's just so nice. Like, it reminds me of like Tom Ford, you know, when you buy their bronzers or palettes, it comes in a little pouch like that. You know, something special. So I quickly tight line with a black eye pencil on my upper lash line, and then I want to use my number 7 Stay Perfect Amazing Eyes pencil in the shade brown, but it's more like a taupe. And I really like that one. I never found it here in Canada. I bought it in Ireland. But I use it like on days I'm not wearing much makeup or I want something really soft. I use that one and I love it. And for mascara, I want to try that Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill. It was like little perks with my points at Sephora. This is kind of a brush I like. It looks like it's slimmer on one side. I have a feeling the light is on and off, guys. I'm sorry. Eyes are done, and this is good when you layer on. I put 2 coats, and yeah, the lashes are looking good. I have no idea if it's a newer mascara or not, but yeah, I just love that Roen palette. It's so pretty, and on top of that, it's cruelty free, it's vegan, and it's clean. So lovely, lovely. And let's see with the flashlight. So glowy and glossy. Love it. Well, we just have the lips to finish. And well, I know I already have a Kaja color, but I have a few glosses I got actually. I got the Givenchy Le Rose Perfecto Liquid Balm in the shade 17. This beautiful packaging, look at that, so pretty. So I've been using it already and I really like it, but I was thinking maybe showing you on camera. Then I got the Roen Liquid Lip Balm in the shade Charlie, and I actually just received another shade because I really enjoyed that one as well. So I ordered the shade Remy, which is more nude. Could be pretty too, and since I haven't tried it, maybe I should. Oh, it looks really close to the Givenchy one. Look at that. Givenchy's tiny bit warmer maybe, but maybe we should do swatches to compare. So they all would look pretty. So let's see. Let's do the Givenchy in number 17. This is so luxe, like that leather thing. And I really like the applicator as well. So that's Givenchy in the shade 17. Then let's put Remy next to it from Roen Beauty. I really like their packaging too. I think it's super slick. That little clear cap, nice applicator as well. A tiny bit more pink actually. Charlie. Interesting, they look super close, but Remy is warmer. So which one should I use? Well, let's use Remy because I haven't used it before. But that color, matte like that, I think I really like it since the skin is so glowy, glossy, and the eyes are quite shiny too. But we'll see. If I don't like it, I'll go back to a matte lip because this was a pretty shade on the lips. Let's try Remy. And it has a minty smell. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Roen, you want to work with me? I would love to. Beautiful. I love that shade. Oh my, I even prefer it over Charlie, I think. Charlie, I think I'll wear it like all the time when I'm more pale, but this is like the perfect nude. Oh my, beautiful. Wow, well, this testing new makeup / using some of the things I have in my stash turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? I fell in love again with that foundation. Love it. I love the Good Molecules primer. I think it makes my skin super smooth and it looks hydrated, and any foundation I put on top so far goes really well. That Tower 28 bronzer is a great surprise. I was a bit nervous about one, the shade, and two, that it's like super shimmery and creamy, but it's gorgeous. I think for this summer that's gonna be on my top. I wonder if I like it more than my Fenty Beauty cream bronzer, which I've been using tons. Wow. Love this. Kaja Cutie Bento. Well, they're super cute indeed. The colors are blending really nicely. They're easy to build up. Beautiful on the lips too. And it gives you that glow, like you keep that glow. Both those products, like the Tower 28 bronzer and these, like that, and this does not move the foundation underneath, so I really like it. I wish it was maybe a tiny bit bigger. Now it's meant to be for something on the go, so with the fingers it worked perfectly, it blended perfectly, and then if you go a bit too ham, just take your sponge again or a clean finger and just blend on the edges. But super pretty. I'm looking forward to try the other one for another look that would be a bit more on the warmer side, like since it's like watermelon-ish, you know, that red too. Could be pretty on the lips, but yeah, very nice formula. And then, well, the Roen Beauty eyeshadow palette, 1111 eyeshadow palette, gorgeous. I love those colors, and like I said, I loved it the first stage when I applied just that one shade. And you're always tempted, you'll see, if you get that palette, you're tempted to try all the colors at once just because they're so beautiful. But one color at a time is beautiful, maybe two. Maybe use that topper in the center too. For this time I used it in the inner corner. But I really like Roen's formula for eyeshadows. Well, that mascara is not bad. I can't really judge because my lashes right now are not great and they don't want to curl. I use my eyelash curler and they stay down. Now I like when a mascara gives me like really fluffy, flirty lashes. And then well, the gloss. So I already love the formula for Charlie, but I think Remy is going to be my favorite because the color, the formula, it's not don't drop it. The formula is not sticky at all. And not too oily either. Like it doesn't leave those, you know, those little separations. Sometimes when a lip gloss is a bit too oily, you see that separation. Not at all. It's like a nice creamy texture, but not sticky at all. So, and I love the color. Oh my, so happy I picked it too. And now, sorry for the light. I know it's not on and off, like cloudy, sunny, so it's a bit tricky. But let's take a look at the eyes again. I love that pinky shade. I think it's my favorite shade so far, but I'm gonna play more with it. But look at that glowy skin, and I don't have any highlighter on. No need. And that is all for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, have a great one, and I will see you in the next video.